Honda, have you ever wondered why everyone wants freedom but fears it? Picture this. You stand on the precipice of a life unbound, yet an invisible weight tugs at your heart. Allure. The allure of choice beckons, promising liberation, but shadows of doubt creep in, whispering fears of the unknown. What if the very freedom you crave unravels the fabric of your comfort? You feel the tension build, a battle between desire and dread, as the question lingers, will you embrace the vast expanse of potential or retreat into the familiar confines of safety? The path ahead is fraught with uncertainty, yet it pulsates with possibility. What happens when you finally understand why the paradox of choice traps us? A Nietzschean reflection. Imagine standing in front of a vast supermarket aisle, the weight of endless options pressing down like 1,000 tiny decisions. You've sifted through countless possibilities, only to find yourself paralyzed, leaving you in a state of indecision and doubt. Choice is not merely a freedom, but a complex burden, revealing our deep-seated fears of making a wrong decision. Can you navigate this labyrinth of options, or will you retreat into the safety of lesser choices? And here's what's curious, many of us believe that more choices equate to more freedom, yet often the opposite is true. The philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once observed that
freedom is the will to be responsible to ourselves.
Honda was mourned. But in a world where every decision seems to promise happiness or despair, the weight of responsibility becomes overwhelming. Most people never stop to consider this. The abundance of options can lead to a paradoxical loss of satisfaction. In pursuit of the perfect choice, we are haunted by the fear of missing out on something better. Imagine now the simple act of choosing a meal at a restaurant, the menu, an imposing list of potential delights and regrets. You've probably felt this before, the nagging sense that another dish might have been more fulfilling. But then consider this. What if the true liberation lies not in the choices themselves, but in our ability to accept the consequences of those choices without regret? Most people never realize that the power to choose is also the power to let go, and yet we are conditioned to believe that happiness is just one more decision away. Suddenly, you might see that the examined life is not one of endless deliberation, but of deliberate simplicity. Imagine embracing fewer choices, each imbued with intention and presence. This is not a call to asceticism, but an invitation to clarity. And honestly, maybe by narrowing our focus, we expand our freedom. What if the paradox of choice is not a trap at all, but a mirror reflecting our deepest desires and fears? Schopenhauer wrote,
"Man is free to do what he wills, but he cannot will what he wills."
Perhaps the secret lies in understanding that true satisfaction does not come from an abundance of options, but from the authenticity of our choices. Now, stay with me here. Most people never ask themselves whether the pursuit of infinite options is a path to fulfillment or a detour into dissatisfaction. Our lives are composed of the choices we make, but they are defined by the meaning we find within them. Sound familiar? As you contemplate this, remember that the paradox of choice is not just a philosophical puzzle, but a reflection of our human condition. In a world that glorifies more, perhaps the true challenge lies in seeking less. Some people never consider this perspective. But perhaps you're different.